already, hurry up!
Girl, you should have woken up earlier. When I was young, I'm always the first to get up. Back then, night stall collectors will remove all the waste while we were sleeping. So, the toilet is cleanest in the morning and gets smellier when more people use it.
Like if I use the toilet after Daddy.
At least we have a toilet that flushes now. Each time we flush, all that dirty water is carried away by gravity through huge pipes. You're lucky you never had to experience a night bucket system.
Okay.
Dear, have you read today's newspaper? They're building more park connectors around this area.
Maybe next time I should cycle to work. Or at least the MRT station. With our growing public transport and cycling networks, it's easy to get around without driving.
Yes, and save on parking and petrol.
And it will reduce air pollution. Oh, every time I travel overseas, I'm always scared to go places with smog.
We're lucky Singapore takes preventive measures before problems arise, like the implementation of the Clean Air Act and the phasing out of leaded petrol.
Still, with modern developments, there's always more and more sources of pollution. We have to review our policies if we want our children to enjoy the same clean air.
Here is the change.
How come so much left?
Bobby doesn't want our money. Say he's strict since business is doing so well after the recent hawker center upgrading.
Wow, that's good for him. I remember when he was barely tall enough to reach over the push cart to help his father collect money.
I remember back then, places like Market Drive had many street stalls blocking up the road. Terrible to drive, but food was the best.
Only if you don't mind extra ingredients and sharing your food with blacks. At least now all the hawker stalls have a rating system for food hygiene and you don't see clogged drains full of food waste.
Yeah lah, definitely cleaner and more comfortable. Best of all, they are building more hawker centers like this one, so that people like us need not walk very far to get good, cheap and delicious food.
Just like this. Let me help you with this. Do you have more dishwashing liquid?
Don't throw away, we can recycle that.
Nowadays, we burn all the rubbish away, right? It doesn't take up much space. Not like last time, the dumping grounds will be full of rubbish, attracting flies and wild dogs.
Incineration reduces waste volume, but the ashes also have to be disposed of. That's why we still have a landfill at Pulau Semakau. Although unlike the old ones, it's designed to be clean and environmentally friendly.
Wow, I thought all landfills had been cleaned up to free up space and reduce pollution.
We still have some ways to go before we become a zero-waste nation. At least now it's easier. We have a recycling chute just at our doorstep. Girl, why aren't you doing your homework? What are you looking at?
I don't know what to do for my collage. It's supposed to be about nature. Does this part count? It's man-made, right? So not natural?
In a small city like Singapore, all nature affects and is affected by man. Last time, we didn't look after our Singapore River and it got contaminated with waste. It took 10 years to clean it up. Now, the river flows unpolluted all the way to Marina Barrage. So, whether it's constructed by man or nature, it doesn't matter. What matters is how we treat it.
But why clean up the river? Was it for water to drink?
Would you visit a restaurant or ride your bicycle beside a smelly river? That's why we have the ABC Waters program, so that we have beautiful parks to enjoy.
Like that?
Yes, and that park is beautiful because man and nature are in harmony with one another.
I know what to do for my collage now, Mommy. Can you help me?
Of course.
Oh, just nice. This one is for you.
Let's see. Wow, our water bill is down again. Looks like the water saving devices we installed really work.
Good. But we must continue to try our best to save water. Youngsters nowadays don't know how lucky we are to have an uninterrupted supply of water. Remember, we used to have a lot of water shortages. Hopefully we don't have to go back to those days.
I really hated having to help Ma carry those buckets of water every day. Luckily now, we can also collect rainwater from our drains, canals and reservoirs. So should be okay lah.
And what if it doesn't rain?
Well, that's why we have salination plants to treat seawater and new water plants to purify used water. So girl, what did you do in school today?
I never go to school. I went to the Marina Barrage where there was an exhibition about building a sustainable Singapore.
An exhibition?
Yeah, our teacher asked us to make a collage on what we have learned today. Tomorrow my class is having a competition. I think my collage is going to win.
Okay, after you have your dinner, you can show Daddy your collage, okay?
Okay.
Hey, come on, let's eat.